All right. Now, let's bring in the better minds. Criminal, not better than the prosecutor, but better than mine. Criminal defense attorney Sara Azari. What did you make of the questions and the answers? What do you still want to know? What did you not like?
Well, yeah, I think, Chris, you made some really good points, but I think it's very clear that she's after, a rehaul of this hazing culture. And when we're talking about hazing, we typically see it in the Greek system. There's a fine line between coercion, which is lawful, and force, which is unlawful. And so just like any other rape case, we need to know more. We need to know the forensics. We're talking about 2 male victims. So was there anal penetration? She talked about penetration. Is there oral copulation? Was it really sexual assault? And then to what degree did consent play a role in all of this? Because we can't just accuse 9 young men with bright futures of rape. Just the accusation ruins their future and their lives. And the first thing that I would do, Chris, as a defense attorney, I've represented juveniles, is that I would try to move the ones that are being tried as adults back into juvenile court, because that is going to lower the temperature. There's a lot more leniency afforded to juveniles, just like we protect them. And there's lower sentences. The exposure is far lesser than on the adult side.
But the cultural tradition aspect of this, as perverse as it may be, as wrong as it may be, isn't it relevant in the legal consideration here? And isn't that where the adults who were involved, who had reason to know or did know, should be in sharp focus? Because some of these kids may have had the same thing done to them.
Exactly. And if this is a culture amongst a team or a high school or a community, and these are minors, then the adults are the ones that are responsible for letting it go on. And I just don't see how you can punish or accuse people that this has been done to for continuing that culture. But it seems to me like this is, she is making an example of these kids to go after a rehaul of that culture.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.